Hey my lovelies, it's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Monday's guidance reading. Just want to say before we look at the cards this week, a massive thank you to everybody that came to support me on Friday over at Colour and Crystals in Trowbridge. It's a beautiful shop, it's a beautiful space, and thank you so much. We had a packed out, sold out night of private one-to-one readings. If you have yet to go and check out Joe's space at Colour and Crystals, if you get time, do pop over and support it, because like a lot of small independent businesses, Joe needs your love. You know, it's an amazing sort of beautiful space, and it would be such a shame to lose it. But as I think the theme is for 2025 in lots of different areas, support or lose. It's as simple as that, really. I was even lucky enough to be gifted by one of my fabulous clients this beautiful, I thought I'd like to show you it, this goddess, which is made of angel aura quartz. Was it angel aura quartz or golden healer? Sorry, golden healer, which is a very powerful crystal. So that was nice. I love it when you get little gifts and you're not even expecting anything, because it's just that little bit of appreciation of, you know, yeah, you know, you matter, you're doing good work. So that was really nice. That was really humbling to get. Anyway, let's have a look at Monday, and let's have a little look at what's happening for this week. So I feel really connected. I don't talk about my own decks enough. You know, I'm often sort of using and promoting other people's decks. And I thought this week I'm going to actually use one of my own. So it's my first ever Oracle deck that I actually made, which is the Wizard Within Oracle with the fabulous, now I can do a name change. Melanie is no longer, however you say that, Silvertone. She's now Judd. So I can now say Melanie Judd, which is 1,000 times easier to say. But fantastic, amazing artist. Mel Tangled Artwork is her artwork page to check out. Just such a cool artist. So these are the cards. Let's give them a knock. Let's give them a shuffle. Let's see what the message is this week and where the energies are taking us. Channeling these cards for the highest of good. Let's just see what the messages are. Okay, so you have the Enchanted Tear. I'm not surprised too much to be getting this. A lot of people, I think, are in this sort of stage. The Enchanted Tear, it kind of comes in and it represents this feeling that sometimes we feel like we can't see the wood for the trees a little bit. Sometimes we're feeling so overwhelmed in a problem, a hurdle, a setback, that we just can't see the path, we can't see the light, we can't see the way forward, even though what's beautiful with this card is the light is coming back into the world. Perfect pictation with obviously the magic of spring equinox that we've just had and everything else. So I think a lot of people are feeling stuck in heaviness, in grief, in sorrow, in overwhelmment, and things of this nature. And if you've been in that energy, what's lovely is all these trees around the edge. You're really being encouraged to stay rooted, to stay grounded. And it might be that you physically have to go into nature. You may have to physically go into the earth or into the woods to actually physically ground and recenter. Give a tree a bit of a big old squeeze if you need to. But I do see this as light coming back in, life beyond sadness, you know. What I'm going to do, I do have my trusted book that I've also created, and I want to just sort of talk to you about the incantation, because the incantation of these cards are quite cool as well. So, and yeah, it just says here, tears, depression, grief, soul seeking. You know, I might actually read you the actual meaning in the book and see, this is what I created, what I channeled from spirit, because I think it's quite important as well. There have been many tears of recent times. Some may be physical, others may be internal. As all wizards know, they don't always like to show their tears freely. They prefer to keep them hidden and locked away from the world to see. If you have been drawn to this card, there have been some tears that need release. It's really important to honour these tears and not feel guilty or bad for feeling the way that you do. This is merely part of a healing process all wizards must go through at some stage of their life. Whilst the feelings at the time feel like they will go on forever, take comfort in the knowing that they will stop and the feelings will pass. Allow yourself time to release any tears that have been bottled up, away from the world to see. Notice how lighter you feel from offloading these energies. Allow the tears to be caught by Mother Earth, who will transmute the energy into something more wholesome and positive. She will send any old energies into the earth to be cleared, cleansed, and reset. So that's the channeled message. But then the wizard's incantation, which I like to use as like a bit of an affirmation, or you can use it in spell work as well. A lonely tear drops down my face. I feel it trickle and leave its trace. More tears come and follow on. The time is needed, the hurts are gone. Once eyes felt tired and slightly sore, feel uplifted and love enters to conquer all. So I like that. That's cool. That's cool. So we might be feeling vulnerable. We might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I've been in a back and forth space quite a lot in the last couple of weeks, where I'm like on it 1 minute and then another minute I'm like ready to sort of retire and walk away. And it really has felt quite tangible in that of like, I love my work. I'm so blessed with my work because I absolutely am. But then when it gets a little bit heavy and a bit overwhelming, there's another side of the coin and I'm like, right, I'm ready to retire. I'm ready to tap out of all of it. And it's literally been like that for me for a little while. And it's hard going. It's bloody hard going when you're self-employed and you work independently. Trust me, it's hard work, you know? So I think a lot of us are in this energy of the enchanted tear at the moment. But yeah, it will pass. So what do I need to let you know about? A couple of things happening, or the main thing happening this coming Saturday night, the 29th of March. I am going to be doing a Zoom demonstration of mediumship. I've done a couple of these already this year and they're always well turned out, they're always well supported, and just a beautiful intimate evening on Zoom where you may get a message from a loved one in the spirit world. We do have some spaces, we do have some tickets left. So if you want to come along to that, it's £13 for a ticket. Ticket link is on my website. You can kind of go and pop over to that and secure your tickets. It would be great to see you there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The week after, we have the Taunton show happening on Saturday the 6th of April down at the Waterside Country Barn, which is a beautiful, primarily used as a wedding venue, but it's also like an entertainment space as well. But it's a beautiful, beautiful setting, beautiful big lake. As you sort of drive up through, massive car park, and then into the main show area, which will be for my night. So I'm buzzing for that one. It's going to be amazing. Still some tickets left if you want to come and support Taunton. Would be amazing to see you there. A lot of people have been asking me to come there for quite a long time. Final thing to let you know about, massive thanks for everybody that's already supporting it. Between now and the end of March, so it will be ending on Mother's Day, won't it? The 31st. I am doing an extra 15% off all my online voice recorded readings. It's only on the online voice recorded readings. Quite a few people have been booking those and getting behind those already, so thank you very much if you're one of those people. I am working through a list of orders. Please allow 6 working days for those to be completed, but as I will try and get them done before that, obviously. And as soon as they're ready, I will get them dropped over. So lots of exciting stuff going on, lots of great things to support and be involved in, and lots of love coming in from spirit, even if we feel overwhelmed with this. But I'm going to leave it with you. I hope it resonates. Have a beautiful week ahead. Look after yourselves, and I will catch up very soon. You take care. Much love. Bye for now.